Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I tell you, I hope that all of you are doing just fine. Hope you're having a very good day, as I am. And I tell you what, I am so honored and delighted to be with you on today. Thank you so very much for tuning in to me. And I would like to welcome you to this episode of TJ's Topics. That's right. And guess what? I am TJ. And it is certainly a pleasure to be with you once again. I consider it a joy, an honor, and a privilege to be able to come into your presence on any given occasion. And today I have another topic for you. We are continuing in this series that I just started recently on the breakdown of certain words that society may deem as inappropriate or profane. Nevertheless, we're going to tackle them anyway. And I have put a new spin on them. So here is the second one here. A breakdown of the word bitch. Remember, I mentioned that last time to come back this week and we are going to talk about it. So we're talking about it today. A breakdown of the word bitch. And I know for a fact that all of us have heard that word said by somebody at one time or another. And on the street, it means a female dog. That is what the definition of the word bitch is. However, that's not what I'm going to focus on. No, I'm not going to dwell on that because calling a female, whether it's a little girl or a young lady or even a seasoned sister, calling any woman a bitch or female dog, that's not a very nice thing to reference any lady as, in my opinion. But there is another meaning to this word, and I think we need to jump right into that at this time. A further explanation of what it means to be a bitch. And let's start by spelling the word Bitch. That spells bitch. And when I was in 8th grade, my English teacher explained to us what it was. And of course, she said a female dog, which we know that. But again, that's not what I'm talking about. I have come up with another definition of the word. And so I have developed it into an acronym. And the acronym BITCH, it stands for Being Incredible Takes Character and Humility. That is what the acronym means, bitch, BITCH. Being incredible takes character and humility. Now, to further explain all of this, I would like to share with you the definition of each of those words in the acronym, beginning with number 1, the letter B, which stands for being. Being refers to the state of existence, a living creature, or the essence of something. It signifies having life, including human conscious, or supernatural form. Human conscious or supernatural form. That is what it means for being. Number 2, the letter I. Incredible. It means impossible or very difficult to believe or extremely good and amazing. That is what the letter I means, incredible. Number 3, the letter T. takes. 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 Takes is the third person singular simple present indicative of the verb take, which means to occupy, use, grab, or require. That is the word take, the letter T. Number 4, we have the letter C, which stands for character. Character refers to the moral strength, personality, traits, and reputation that defines an individual or a specific nature and qualities of a place or thing. That is the letter C, which stands for character. And finally, number 5, the letter H. And H stands for humility. What is humility? It is the quality of having a modest view of one's value or importance. That is the letter H, humility. And so when you put it all together, it pretty much sums up what it means to be a bitch. That's right. So if you classify yourself as a bitch, then because see, let me tell you this before I go. On the street, we have this term called bad bitch. And you may hear a lot of young ladies referring to themselves as such, especially in the more ethnic parts of town, i.e. the black neighborhood. But it can go either way. It can go in any other neighborhood too, not just ours. It can go in anybody else's neighborhood too. So, on the other hand, you may have a good bitch, because remember, everything has an opposite. The opposite of bad is good. So perhaps if one would define themselves as a good bitch, then they would align themselves according to these attributes here that I just laid out before you. Being incredible takes character and humility. That would be the definition of a, quote, good bitch. So tell me what you think about that. Would you fall into the category of a good bitch? Or perhaps you may lean toward like these folks out in the street and be labeled as a bad bitch. Wherever you lean toward, that's your business. And who am I to say something about what you do or where you go or whatever? Because it really doesn't make any difference. So on that note, I would like to say a very heartfelt thank you for tuning in once again to this episode of TJ's Topics. I really do appreciate it. And please be sure to like and comment and subscribe and share with whoever you wish. And come back again next week if you don't mind, when I will be breaking down the word shit. We're going to do that next week. A breakdown of the word shit. S-H-I-T. What does that stand for? We all know what it is, but come back again next week and I will share that with you, okay? And before I leave, I want to say a very special congratulations to all of our graduates in the class of 2026, from preschool all the way through college and everything in between. Beauty school, barber school, police academy, firefighter academy, medical school, whatever, trade school, vocational school, whatever you're graduating from in 2026, I want to say congratulations to you. And I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. This is Taryn Jerome Harris, reminding you that every round goes higher and higher. I'll see you next time. Talk to you later. Bye bye.